Hello. So, I got a little frustrated last night. That's fine. It was like 2 in the morning. It ended up being a bit of a comedy of errors afterwards. You guys weren't really privy to. The first thing I did after dying and starting a new video, I was like, okay, I got a funny gag, and I don't feel like playing Dark Souls anymore tonight. I loaded up a game of Nethack via PuTTY SSH on the hard-fought servers, hardfought.net, and I'm sitting playing Nethack. It was honestly a really interesting run. I'm like explaining all my strategies, and the whole time I'm pretending it's Dark Souls. Like I keep saying it's Dark Souls, and it's very funny and fun, and I'm having fun. Oh, that could have been better. Okay. So yeah, I got about like, and it was a really interesting run. I don't know, you're probably not familiar with Nethack, but I had a bones level in the mines, followed by a double bones level immediately afterwards in Mine Town. I got so many scrolls and potions from that. I had a wand of cancellation. I made 24 waters, clear potions that I was going to make into holy water so I could make all my new gear no longer be cursed because I had so much of it. And then I found a magic lamp and I got a wish. So I got the scale mail armor. I had my AC to like -10. Played for maybe 40 minutes to an hour to get to that point, and then I look at fucking OBS and I wasn't recording at all. It just was not recording. So I don't have that for you. It would have been cool. I like Nethack. Maybe I will do narrated Nethack runs in the future, even though they might be kind of hard to follow unless I'm accurate with my narration. So, okay, so that happened. And then I'm like, okay, I'll come back and play a little more Dark Souls. Why not? And so what I did was, I went to the, I went down to the depths, I killed the Gaping Dragon. It took me 2 tries, I won't lie to you. I won't lie to you. And I used his souls to buy bolts, which as you see, I have 319 souls. You say, hey Alvi, where's that video? Where's that video so I can watch you get those souls? Well, I recorded it. I did record it. Only I forgot to set OBS properly back up to record Dark Souls instead of Nethack. So I just got like a 25-minute video of me fighting the Chaos, the Gaping Dragon that is just purely audio and a black screen. So I'm going to go ahead and not post that, but I was really on the struggle bus last night. But the good news is I have 319 bolts, more than enough to kill anything that moves. And I'm looking at OBS right now. It is recording. This is my first bit of video gaming after waking up in the morning. It's like 8:30 a.m. right now. I do feel well rested. I got a lot of sleep because I took a long nap yesterday. So, I am well rested, but this is, like I said, my first bit of video gaming of the day, so let's consider this a warm-up, huh? What do these bolts do to these jamokes? Not enough. Oh, I gotta just treat you like Ornstein, I guess. I gotta just not trust you at all. I meant Smell. I just say Ornstein. If I say Ornstein, I might mean either one. I have 6 Estus. I'm not wasting any humanity unless I am like halfway through the Smell fight. Woof! Okay. I need to warm up somehow. I need to not run in there completely cold. So how about this? I'm just gonna fight everything on my way there. Let's make it convenient. I looked up to see if there would be any more effective bolts against these guys, but turns out no. The only elemental bolt in this game is the lightning bolt, which they are resistant to. There is also the poison bolt, but I'm not really shooting them that fast, so the heavy bolt is the way to go. Now, I did notice that I got a heavy crossbow. I don't know if that was on stream or not, but I would really need to put a lot into upgrading it before I can even compare if it's useful. I don't know if it might shoot slightly slower. I don't know what the trade-off for being heavy is. Maybe the scaling's different. I don't know, but I got my crossbow's plus 10. It's doing plenty of damage, so I'm like, why mess with what seems to be working? Said I was going to fight everything on the way. I'm not. I'm not going to fight the snakes. Maybe I will fight the snakes, because I think it's funny when they get hit by the thing. Look how funny that was, Lois. Peter, I'm Alex Borstein. And then Meg comes up and she's like, I'm Mila Kunis. And I'm actually like a super pretty and attractive and funny person. And it's weird that they make me play the weirdo. And also Meg isn't that bad, frankly. Just kind of misogynist. Honestly, how many jokes have you seen on Nethack or not Nethack? How many jokes have you seen on Family Guy where literally the joke is just a woman gets punched and is unconscious? Because I've seen it several times. And it's not really funny if it's not as funny if it's a dude, is it? So what is that joke doing? It's being kind of extremely misogynist and hateful and violent towards women. I don't think it's really that funny to show Peter like punching Lois and now she's dead or whatever, you know? Or like there's that episode where they have the big family brawl and everyone in the family is just beating the shit out of each other. It's literally making a joke out of family abuse there. So basically, in addition to thinking Family Guy isn't very funny, and like, it was funny to start out. The first season or two of Family Guy were very good. I was a fan. Granted, I was like 16 at the time. But anyways, what is it? It's something we can use. How about that? I don't know. In addition to just not being that funny, jokes-wise, I don't think Family Guy is very funny in some of the topics that it chooses to tackle or ignore. Where'd that guy go? I'll take it. He's asleep at the wheel. Now, The Simpsons is funnier than Family Guy's ever been. I hear it has gotten kind of funny again. I don't really want to go watch it because it's been so long since I've seen the older Simpsons. If I'm going to watch The Simpsons, I'm going to go watch one that Taylor Swift wasn't a guest star on. Now, low-key, as we know, the true GOAT of the Fox family animated adult sitcoms is without a doubt King of the Hill. King of the Hill was fucking funny. It had good heart. Nobody ever punched a woman in the face until they were unconscious. I'll tell you what. If you recall, there's two jokes that are my favorite jokes in Family Guy. My first one is, and I have a t-shirt referencing this joke. I don't wear it because it makes people stare at me because it's got a lot of words on it. But, oh yeah, so the t-shirt I have, it's from Branson Reese. It says, "You're laughing because I'm different. I'm laughing because I'm remembering the Rashomon episode of King of the Hill, where in everybody else's segments, Boomhauer smoked, where in Boomhauer's segment, everyone else spoke like Boomhauer, and Boomhauer spoke normally." That was a really funny gag. The Rashomon episode of King of the Hill is really fucking funny. About who burned down the firehouse. And then my other favorite joke, I think, was in the very first episode. Boomhauer meets Bob Dylan, and Bob Dylan speaks like Boomhauer. He's like, "Hey, goddamn, there's all these kids who, you know, wearing dang old blue jeans and dang old going platinum." I thought that was funny. Bob Dylan was a great folk musician, extraordinarily influential, wrote some of the best songs in the American canon, wrote some real fucking garbage songs. That man was bad at writing lyrics. Straight up. "They'll stone you when you're walking on the floor. They'll stone you when you're walking through the door." Like, I don't care if it's a novelty goofy song or not. That's bad lyrics. And that's not the only example. It's just the one that I always think of. Now, Syd Barrett of Pink Floyd recorded a song called The Bob Dylan Blues, making fun of Bob Dylan. That was funny. "I'm a poet, don't you know it? And the wind, you can blow it. I'm Bob Dylan, you see. And something, something of me." Rest in peace, Syd Barrett. Real Pink Floyd fans know. Thoughts. Only brain. I earned myself an Estus there by taking an eat. Our damage ratio to Estus use ratio is very good. Orange Smell's trying to get one over on me. He thinks he's smarter than me, but he's literally not very smart. If this boss was just Smell, it would probably be one of the easier bosses of this game. If it was just Ornstein, it would be like medium. Together, I think it's hard to say they're not the hardest boss in this game. Except for maybe Manus. Maybe Artorias. And definitely Calamite. Definitely Calamite. Calamite sucks. But those are all DLC. So, in the base game, it's these guys, I think. Oof. Okay. It's quite okay. As long as I can get away. Oof. Still okay. I guess he does have that one combo, so I should watch out for that one. We're in Smell mode. If he still does a 1-2 combo, that could get me. So on horizontal swing though, so that's what we need to watch out for. Woof. Woof, you guys. Look at Buzz's girlfriend. Woof. Okay. Okay, that's fine. 2019. That's how many souls I have. That was a year. Oh, was not a good year. Arguably better than the following year. Really, we had this whole stretch between, I would say, 2015 to 2022. 2015, realistically, maybe to 2021, where it just seemed like every single year was worse than the previous year. Things are still awful, but it no longer feels like we're on that downward trend. Because how can things possibly be worse than 2020? But part of that, we say things were worse, but we saw people in the streets fighting the injustices. The injustices are still happening. People are still in the streets. But it's not like 2020 happened and everything got fixed. A handful of police departments had their budgets reduced. 100% of those police departments now have higher budgets than they did before. Because every municipality that actually did something about defunding the police, and it was never enough, they all low-key refunded the police later. Because it's a popular thing to do, even though it has no bearing in any kind of study on reducing crime. When police officers are reduced and social workers are increased, crime reduces. This is a known fact. This has been seen. This has been proven. This has been shown. When the cops throw a little hissy fit and have a little, they go on their little strike. Oh, we're not going to protect you anymore. Crime goes down. You might think, oh, that's just because they're not arresting as many people. Of course you would think crime goes down. No, when you adjust for the fact that they're not arresting as many people, crime goes down. You might ask me, why is there so much crime in poor black neighborhoods? Why do poor black people commit so many crimes? They don't. They're over-policed. They smoke weed at the same or less of a rate than middle-class white people, but they're way more likely to get arrested for it because the cops are fucking hassling them 24/7. Huh, okay. Sorry. I need to not talk about shit that makes me mad. Because I don't want to come into this uncle fight mad. What's a happier subject? You know, guys, have you ever had Turkey Hill ice cream? That's my favorite brand of ice cream. I don't know what it is. It says on the box that it's because they use local milk from local cows, so it's fresher. But it is, honestly, it is as good as your premium ice. Your little ice creams that come in little pints and cost $7. You can get a gallon of Turkey Hill for less than that, and it is in my opinion, the same quality level. Their peanut butter vanilla ripple is just about my favorite ice cream on the entire earth. I want a really salty, dense peanut butter ripple. And then I want a sweet, creamy vanilla ice cream on it. Not chocolate, vanilla. That is the wonderful peanut butter ripple. They also offer almond pistachio is a good favorite of mine. It's pistachio ice cream with chunks of almonds and pistachios in it. That's a really good one. You just can't go wrong with Turkey Hill. It's just good, creamy ice cream. Now, my friend Barry, he said, you gotta try the Bluebell cookies and cream. He said, that's the best cookies and cream. Because apparently it's got big chunks of cookies to the point where the cream is still intact, y'all, if you can believe it. So I plan to try it next time I'm at a place that has Bluebell ice cream, but right now it's Turkey Hill. It's Turkey Hill all the way. I used to enjoy a Ben & Jerry's now and again because they've got Chunky Monkey It's the best banana flavor ice cream I ever had. It has like actual banana puree in it. But guess what? Ben and Jerry's was making their ice cream on illegal settlements in Palestine. So fuck them. They moved off the illegal settlements, but they have moved into Israel, which is itself an illegal settlement. So go fuck yourself, Ben and Jerry. Ice cream for genocide liberals. They love it. American Dream. Stephen Colbert's. Let's kill Palestinian children. Okay. I managed to get onto ice cream and make myself mad again. How is that possible? God, leftists are annoying, aren't we? You can't trust Ornstein behind those pillars. When he goes to do his little rush, he'll go right around. No thoughts. Sometimes you just trade hits. Sometimes you trade hits twice in a row and it starts to become an unfavorable trade. I'm going to eat a hit from Ornstein here. Nope. Managed to not because he just missed entirely. Okay. Stop fooling around. My brain's fooling around. Ooh. Dodged a little too early. That's fine. That was a greedy one. Okay, that was a greedy third strike, but okay, out of position a little bit. Out of position a lot of it. The hitbox for that is weird when he comes running in with his hammer, because the front of it doesn't always hurt you. I think that made me a little complacent. That's okay. You guys should listen to the song Thoughts and Prayers by Grandson. It was in my head, well, because it's no thoughts, no prayers. Will bring back what's no longer there. Your silence is damned. The body count is on your hands. It is a pretty brutal song about mass shootings, but it does start with no thoughts, so that's what I thought about it. grandson is pretty good at making hip-hop music. It's all very intensely political, but maybe that's what we need in hip-hop right now. No thoughts, no prayers will bring back what's no longer there. Your silence is damned. The body count is on your hands. Listen to the fan. I don't know the words to it, but that's how the flow goes. Talking about a video game. I'm gonna play it. You're gonna watch me play it. This is how the song goes. I cannot sing it with the words still in it. Listen for the snake, guys. They got big swords. They're gonna hit you in your thighs. Ride in the elevator. Take a couple hits through the walls of it. Shit, though. Listen to the now. There's so much Lordran to be explored, and we're stuck in the arguably the most bullshit place to be. I bet out there people are just chilling. They're like, I would never, ever, ever go to Anne Orlando. You guys, Anne Orlando sucks. Thank God we're 20 miles away from Anne Orlando where everything's fine and we're just drinking tea and roasting marshmallows over the fire. I know. Isn't it funny how all those undead hollows keep going to Anne Orlando thinking that the whole world is like this? Yeah, they're real assholes. Don't go to Anne Orlando. Those big Ornsteinsons, they got the dirty uncle trio there. That's right, there's a third, even worse uncle. It's this guy. His name is Franklin Stelino Roosevelt. And he's really into feet. You guys ever think about feet? Seems that there's two strong reactions people can have to feet. Some people makes them have an erection. They like feet. They like feet. They think they're sexy. I don't get it. Some people act like feet are made of toxic poison, and if you touch somebody's feet, you immediately die. And they're so freaked out by feet, and they're scared of them. And my brother's like that, so you can imagine how I gave him a hard time in my life sometimes. But I don't get that either. They're just a part of your body. Like, yes, they're in shoes with socks. They get a little sweaty. They don't touch the ground. So I have two hypotheses. I have two hypotheses about the feet haters. I think that either A, maybe they're part of Group A. Maybe they're part of the fetishists and they're just playing it up. And maybe that's like part of it. The grossness is why they like it. But they have to, in public, they have to be just, you know, just the grossness. Or if it's a family member or something, obviously, you know, just gross. It's not horny. My other theory is that these are the people with the dirtiest feet. Because there's certainly something genetic with how stinky your feet are. Maybe not genetic, because my dad had the fucking worst feet in the world, and I don't think mine are stink either. My shoes don't smell pleasant at the end of the day, but like, I've known people, they take them off, and it's just, you know, it's the whole house. I think maybe those people are the real foot haters. guess kind of either way. I'm blaming... Never mind. No thoughts. Haven't really done much damage because I've just been struggling to get them into their positions. Just trying to wrangle these. I'm trying to do some uncle wrangling. It's easier said than done. Shit. Now, we're in advantageous positions. I don't feel good about that one. That was kind of a fucky hitbox situation. I'm really hungry and it's affecting my play, so I'm gonna pause and grab something to eat. Okay, I got a Pop-Tart. I got a couple of Pop-Tarts, you know how that goes. Anyways, I'm gonna eat them while running, so let's get copyright strike.
Shakedown. Welcome to my breakdown. Bulletproof backpacks. They want it on the t-shirts. I think I saw the Reaper. Fear's good for profit. Deregulate the casket. They're lying to the masses. How much will it take till you get buried in the coffin that you make? Heaven's sake, no thoughts and no prayers can bring back what's no longer there. This silence. No crashes, we all fall down. Are we out of time? Can we turn this all around? Are we out of time? Will we all fall? The body count is on your hands. The body count is on your hands. No threats, no prayers, no threats. The body count is on your hands. No threats, no prayers, no threats. The body count is on your hands.
So yeah, got myself. I ate my breakfast, and I just have to hope that the copyright strike I get is the kind that doesn't take your video down. Because there's two kinds. There's one kind where Sony or whoever owns that is going to get all the money from this video, which is zero. That's fine. But there's also one where they'll take it down, and I'm going to have to edit the video. And I don't have any video editing software. I'm going to have to download Vegas or some shit just to edit that out and feel really stupid. I knew all this. I thought of all this before I played the song. I just don't make good decisions. I thought I was gonna be cute. I tried to get. At least they got right into their positions. No fight there. Ratio is bad, but all that means is I have to play better than I was. I'm getting way too greedy this time around. Way too greedy this time around. Even that was not an ideal Estus use. Listen for the uncles. They are very funkle. Nobody likes those assholes. Realizing now my desktop audio is set to like half, so maybe you didn't even hear the song too well. Hi. Alvy's dead. He just died. My name is Schmalvy. I am the evil version. Oh ha 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 ha. I hate this elevator. I rank this elevator a 1 out of 10. I would rank it a 0, but as you know, the scale doesn't go lower. I'm Schmalvy, the evil Alvy. Ah ha ha, I hate walls. Fuck you, wall. Alvy loves walls. Urgh. Schmalvy. Rah, Schmalvy. Oh, I'm Schmalvy. I hate Andre. It makes me sad when I can hear him. Evil Schmalvy. Fuck you, Andre. I'm evil. Schmalvy evil. I think that cops are good. I think that uncles should have full custody over their nieces and nephews. Schmalvy, Schmalvy. I'm friends with Wario and Waluigi. Schmalvy. I like lightning bolts. Because I'm Schmalvy. I love falling down and running around in tar. That's my favorite as Schmalvy, the evil one. Schmalvy loves to die. Kill me with your swords. Schmalvy. Schmalvy. Mah, mah, mah. I love being chased by lizard people on the, that's anti-Semitic, Schmalvy. Oh no, it's regular Alvy. Hi, I'm regular Alvy. I like to not. I hope that dumbass bit was worth dying for. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope. Anyways, Schmalvy died. He fell into the... He went into one of those... You know that they used to have at like Chuck E. Cheese, and it's a box, and they fill it up with dollar bills, and then they blow a bunch of air circulation through it, so it's really hard to get the bills. Well, Schmalvy went inside of one of those, and because of his properties, it was deadly to him. He hated it. And he died. He died of free money in an adventurous game. You know, maybe the problem is, I think I'm like playing this game just watching the monitor on OBS rather than actually watching the video game in front of my face. I don't know if I was doing that during the boss fight, but I'm literally going to play better if I'm actually watching the game, because there's got to be some sort of minute delay, maybe. I don't know how computers work. I only have 3/4 of a computer science degree. What the fuck do I know? Drop out of college. You don't understand OBS anymore. Listen for the Reaper. I think I smell a Reaper. Carolina Reapers. It's a really hot pepper. I like to eat it. I don't want to repeat it. Look at swinging axe blades. They're gonna kill me unless I don't run into them. I fucking hate this snake guy. I am gonna eat shit. I died on the elevator. I'm being too silly. I'm being too... That's interesting what just happened there. Is once my body went away, I fell through the floor. Okay. I got a Pop-Tart double pack. Digesting. I got an axe in my hand and murder on my mind. I rescind the rating that Schmalby gave to this elevator. I think it was a 6 or a 7 we had rated it last. That rating stands. That rating stands. Let's thank God that he wasn't able to rate the elevator. He would have loved it. Because he was evil, like Wario. He loves things that Mario hates, like garlic. I'm pretty sure Mario would still like garlic because he's Italian, but they made it Wario's whole thing. Maybe garlic is considered more noxious in Japan. But I can't get enough of the shit. Garlic bread? Garlic bread? Garlic bread? You kidding me? I almost said, I'm like, wow, garlic bread is so good, they should do it with other spices. And my example that I was about to give was gingerbread. And then I was like, oh wait. I don't really like ginger, but that's just what occurred to me. I like gingerbread. I like ginger as a sweet thing. I like gingerbread. I like ginger snaps a lot. I don't really like ginger ale. But then, I like it. It's okay as a component in foods. Like, I know that a lot of Chinese cuisine includes ginger in it, and I like all that mostly. But then when I get something that's just predominantly ginger, like, you go to one of them places where they cook the food in front of you, hibachi, and they always have a salad with ginger dressing. I do not care for that ginger dressing one bit. Do not care for it. Once, when I was very young, probably in 8 or 9, I had a very brutal cough and sore throat, as I often had as a young person. And my grandpa's solution was to give me a shot of ginger brandy. And let me tell you what, that didn't go down very well. I did not care for it. Still don't like it. Ginger brandy, disgusting. Brandy in general, I don't love it. I don't love it. One time I was at camp we had this, my grandpa had this cabin we could go to, and we would do some drinking, and so I went with my college friends one time. And my freeloader roommate, who never once paid for weed, the whole time he fucking was smoking my weed. So anyway, yeah. There's like 3 or 4 of us. We paid for all the beer. We brought up all the beer. Fucking roommate doesn't chuck in for anything. Doesn't pay anything, any money for beer. Doesn't bring in beer. All he brings is a bottle of fucking blackberry brandy. Like a 5th of that shit. And I just remember at one point, it's Saturday night. We've been partying hard. It's like 3 in the morning and we ran out of beer. And so we're like, fuck roommate guy. He's asleep. Let's just drink his fucking gross ass brandy. So we drank that. That was the capstone of the night, and let me tell ya. Woo! I threw up pure black horribleness. Don't do it. Don't like it. That counts. I got a hit. Woo. Quit it. Okay. I really like Elden Ring system where you don't have to necessarily immediately reload your crossbow. You can put that off. It's honestly kind of the worst way to do it, is making you reload after your shot. No thoughts. Only video game. That. I like it when he pushes the other one with the hammer. Orstein's really getting hung up on Smaug. Okay, he's free. Whenever somebody lunges at you with a spear like that, away from it is the worst possible direction to dodge. But it's just so important to keep your distance in this fight that it just becomes the correct choice. Stop zapping me. Oh, okay. It's excuse me. It's just harder to build up the muscle memory against these bosses in this type of run. I don't mind. I know it sounds like I mind, but I actually just kind of hit the pipe a little wrong. But I don't know. If I was that annoyed about this, I wouldn't be doing it. I mean, I expect there will come some point when it becomes so annoying. Maybe I'll quit. I don't know. Maybe I'll finish. Maybe I won't. But I don't know. I feel like I could keep doing this for a while. I feel like I'm not against a brick wall. I do feel like I'm slowly, over time, trending upwards. I killed Ornstein twice last night. So I just have to build back the memory up that I lost while I was sleeping. definitely going to take a little break to play some other games after I beat Ornstein and Smell. We still have to beat Elden Ring. We have the DLC coming out in less than a month at this point. I'm in Crumbling Farah Missoula. I've beaten Millennia, so I think I'm pretty close to the game. I still have to do the underground under Lanedell. Anyways, also, you know, you can't always play the video game that hates your life. Sometimes you gotta go play another video game that hates you, like Dwarf Fortress or Nethack or RimWorld. There's plenty of video games that are perfectly interested in destroying you and your entire psyche. You don't have to stick to just this one. Honestly, at this point, from watching me, if you've been actually paying attention, you should be able to run through Sen's Fortress. No problem by now. This is basically training for both of us, so you're welcome. I will expect your check in the mail. And shut up. I hear it coming. Oh, I could have jumped off at sight unseen based on the sound, but if this elevator ever kills me, that'll be the thing to make me rage quit, to be honest. I don't think it's killed me yet this run. It has killed me in the past. Fuck you. Fuck your shard. It's about 9:09 in the morning on Memorial Day weekend. I've got an entire 3 days to beat Ornstein and Smell. Do you think I'll do it? Do you have confidence in me? Do you think I'm pretty? Would you like a bubble bath? Have you ever been in a cockpit? Don't call me Shirley. Okay. Jumping doesn't give you iframes, silly dickhead. Kind of feels good when you're able to dodge an attack just by kind of moving, not actually dodging. Just like, and I did it with 2 attacks there. I'm good. Stop the brain. I was too scared of S and I lost track of, oh my god. I'm gonna stop this video. I'm gonna pick up. I'm gonna keep playing, but I'm gonna stop this video just because it's an hour and it has copyright. Fair use, claiming fair use. Are watering down that argument for everybody else by claiming it improperly. Okay, bye.